this is it. This is the end of the Intro to Programming with Rust course. If you stuck with us the whole time, thank you. I hope you learned a lot. So the first thing I want to give you is here's a link to the Deal Calc source code on GitHub, so that you can download that and you can do whatever you want with it. It's open source, free, whatever. No licensing on it or anything. So we covered variables, we covered constants, mutability, remember mutation, changing of values, shadowing, we covered data types, a huge important concept. We covered functions, statements versus expressions, comments. We captured some input from the user in the terminal. We did some conditional logic, if expressions, if else, an expression. We did some loops. So that's what we covered. We covered a lot of core concepts to Rust. If you want some additional practice, here's some things. So the Rust book suggests a couple things. Converting temperatures create a program that'll convert temperatures between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Create a program that will generate the nth Fibonacci number. So like the first Fibonacci number, second, third, fourth. Just you can maybe create a loop that goes through all of them. Little math involved in that one. And you can probably find guides to do all these online since they're recommended in the book. Print the lyrics to the Christmas Carol, the 12 Days of Christmas, taking advantage of the repetition in the song. So you could do a loop that would, parts that are repeated in the song, you wouldn't have to enter them again, you would just loop through and it would repeat them. Some things that I have suggestions that you might want to make that just seem fun to me. A program that stores data like a movie collection database, like a database that of all your movies that you have, or your favorite movies, or your favorite songs, or whatever, or a Pokédex, like a collection of Pokemon. I think that would be fun. Learn about compiling Rust programs into WebAssembly. There's tons of articles online about that, and it's a really interesting kind of cutting-edge field right now. You can make a program that launches several other programs at once. So, like say, at the beginning of every morning, say you open your email program and you open Notepad and you open your web browser, you could create a program that you just click on and it launches all three of those without you having to launch them one by one. That would be a fun one. And make a video game. I don't know, video games are pretty cool. There's some, if you Google Rust making a game, I think I had mentioned the talk by Lisa Passing before in one of the videos in this course. And you can look that up and get some ideas on making a video game with Rust. It'd be fun. Here's some useful resources. The Rust book, it's online. It's completely free. The Rust crate documentation, which shows you all kinds of added functionality to the Rust programming language that people have added. The Rust playground is basically an online coding environment. You can't do like tons of in-depth stuff with it, but you can make little programs right in your web browser and compile them right there and see what they come out to. So it's good for just kind of testing little things out. Another cool one is rosettacode.org. It's you can look up all these different. So we talked about the generate the nth Fibonacci number. If you go to rosettacode.org, I bet you you can look up how to do that in Rust. And what you can do is you look up generate the nth Fibonacci number, look up a program that will do that, and then you can see people have written that program in all these different languages, and Rust will be one of them you can see, but you can see how all the different languages compare. It's pretty cool. And REPL.it, REPL.it, it's just another online coding environment, kind of like Rust Playground, but with a little more functionality. It's pretty cool. So some further reading. I do have blog posts that I share out on Twitter. That I usually post them on Medium, and you can read all those. They're more kind of covering more advanced or intermediate topics on Rust. And I'm going to be, I have other videos too, so if you want to subscribe and check out some more of those. So finally, I just have a question or a couple questions for you guys. I wanted to see if I could get some feedback from you, any comments, or send me a message or whatever, anything good or bad. I appreciate all your feedback. Do you feel like you have, after this course, do you feel like you have a good grasp on the Rust concept that we covered in the course? Did you have anything that you particularly liked about the course or disliked about it? And would you want to take a Rust Beyond the Basics course if I created something like that? I'm really curious to see if you guys would want to continue, learning in this style. So I appreciate you guys sticking with us all the way to the end, and hope you learned a lot, and hope you had a good time. Hope you found it interesting at least. So thank you, and peace out.